Shin Megami Tensei 5 is pretty much hardcore demon Pokemon, and I think I can help you build out a beefy early team to take it on, before you even get to that first boss. Let's get into it. First, let's get the main character tricked out, because you want to avoid those devastating hero deaths that kick you all the way back to that last save. After you have thoroughly explored the area leading up to the first boss and have some demon essences, some of the glory resource, and taken down some of those big red eyeball things, it's time to get this build going. Also, make sure you have a few spyglasses on your character at all times in this game. Those let you identify the weakness of those random floating spirits you'll be coming across. Those drop very important items if you kill them, giving either chunks of money, glory, or items that will instantly level up you and your demons. Now head to a waypoint and go into the World of Shadows. Purchase the Divine Amalgamation Miracle, Art of Essence, and Divine Proficiency. Those let you inherit affinities from demon essences, allow more skills to be extracted from those essences, and give the main character an extra skill slot. Then, using the Essence system, transfer a Fire spell to yourself from Anmaraki, an Ice spell from Preta, and a Wind spell from Pixie. Next, if you haven't already grabbed it, travel to this location on the map. Up this highway and off to the side, you'll find a yellow crystal with a demon essence containing the Aramasa skill. Go back and use the Essence system to throw that onto that last skill slot you have open. Now you have a super solid 8-hit physical attack skill along with all those spells, which means
You never see it coming.
the first major boss of this area is weak to ice attacks, but inflicts strong fire and dark damage of its own. So to counter that, travel to this cave to where you'll find a daemon's demon essence. Instead of inheriting its skills, apply its affinities to your character. Now you have full immunity to dark damage and a partial reduction to fire, which is perfect for that first boss. However, after you beat that first boss, you'll start coming across more enemies that deal light and dark damage. I recommend changing your affinities again after you beat that boss so that you don't ever again have a weakness to light or dark on the main character. Those light and dark spells can insta-kill you if you have a weakness to them, so avoid that. Now if you're finding that your main character is still kinda squishy, I recommend pumping level up points into Vitality first, which overall reduces the incoming damage you take. On another save, I tried putting a lot of points into Agility first to see if avoiding damage is a better solution. However, even with high Agility, I was not seeing a big enough change to my evasion, so I recommend focusing just on Vitality for a while, at least till around level 15. Now the main hero is all set up, so let's get into some strong demons you can get. By going into the reverse compendium fusion, you can create demons from scratch, even if you don't have the required demons. If you're up to level 10, create yourself the Angel first, which has a light damage spell and is a really good early team healer thanks to its unique Humble Blessing skill. It can also single target heal and cure status ailments, which might be needed since the first boss can inflict poison. Also, make sure to keep Dream Needle on them for something coming up next. Then, head on over to this point on the map, and you'll start a quest where this demon wants you to go kill her adversary. Then head over to this location where the target is, but don't fulfill the request, talk to her instead. This will give you a new quest to go back to that original location and kill that demon instead. This fight is doable at this point if you put the main target to sleep, using a spell or that Dream Needle we left on the Angel. Slowly whittle down her backup members and finish her off last. Report back that you took her down, and this strong level 17 dark magic focused demon will join your team, much higher level than any demon you can make. This demon is not weak to fire and blocks dark magic damage, which is good against that upcoming boss. Alternatively, if you did this quest chain the other way, you would get this level 16 demon, which has really good ice attacks, but a weakness to fire, which will be exploited by that first boss. Now go back into the World of Shadows, the Essence system, and find a demon with the Buffu Ice skill, like Sandman here, and pass it along to that level 17 you just got. Now she is really set up perfectly for that first boss fight. Next, this one is more of a personal preference on your third demon, but I made myself an Eros since it has a fairly high magic stat and no weaknesses to dark or fire. I then gave it an ice spell from my Azumi essence so it can exploit that first boss's weakness. The team is nearly complete, and now is the time to use those grimoire items you've maybe found. There are some guaranteed ones at this location in a cave in case you need some. Use those grimoires to get your 2 lower level demons up to the same level as you now. Now you finally have a really strong built out team, which can deal every type of elemental damage, has good healing, is not going to be exploited by that first boss, and will set you up nicely for snowballing through the next few hours after that. And that's it. After putting in tons of time into SMT5, I went back and replayed this entire intro section to optimize all this, so hopefully it all works out for you. If you have any questions about stuff, hit me up in the comments section, or go check out my tips video on SMT5, which goes more in depth with things that will help you get to the mid to late game. As always, this has been Alex, thanks for checking this out today, and I'll see you real soon in the next one.